Hello, dear friends, subscribers. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. And today it's going to be the Asia Cup that I'm going to talk about. And Afghanistan once again showing in the Asia Cup that they are one team which is going to be very, very strong for the opposition. No doubt about it. Because today they beat Bangladesh by a huge margin and even though this match was of no consequence with Afghanistan and Bangladesh already entered the Super 4 of the Asia Cup 2018, Afghanistan won the match by 136 runs. That was a huge victory. So just talking about this innings, Afghanistan started off, their start was not good. Abu Haider, the Bangladesh pace bowler, was making his ODI debut today, and he struck in his very first over that he was bowling. In fact, he sent both the openers back into the pavilion. So first he sent the first wicket to go was Hisanullah. Hisanullah was caught by Mohammad Mithun off the bowling of Abu Haider for 8. So that was the first wicket, and Rahmat Shah, who was the mainstay, as you know, in the previous game, was done in by a beauty of delivery, which was actually angled into the stumps, and it beat Rahmat Shah's defensive blade and clean bowled him for 10 of 17 balls with 1-4. And then Mohammad Shahzad had to curb his natural game after 2 quick wickets had gone, and he made 37, an uncharacteristically sedate 37 of 47 balls with 4 fours. He was a victim of the bowling of Shakib al Hasan. As far as Hasmatullah Shahidi was concerned, he was the highest scorer today with 58 of 92 balls with 3 fours, which is good to see. The Afghan captain, Asghar Afghan, it was Shakib al Hasan who was doing the damage there, and Asghar Afghan was out for 8 of 16 balls. Samila Shenwari lost his off stump to Shakib al Hasan, attempting a big mo down the on side, out for 18 of 31 balls. And Mohammad Nabi also pitched to Shakib al Hasan for 10 of 24 balls. And the Afghanistan were really made to they were in a very, very sorry position at the end of 41st overs, and Bangladesh were doing very well. First it was the pace bowler Abu Haider, and then it was Shakib al Hasan picking up all the wickets, and Bangladesh were in a very, very very sorry state at 160 for 7 in the 41st over. And one thought Bangladesh, it was just a matter of Afghanistan probably trying to even get 200, but everything changed, and now this is the speciality of this Afghan cricket team. They show a lot of nerves. They are very gutsy cricketers, and that they showed today. Gulbuddin Naib, always a man who is a crisis man, was there till the end, but the man who really stole the show there was the Afghan all-rounder Rashid Khan. We all know what a world-class bowler he is at the age of 20, and this happened to be his 20th birthday. He was celebrating his 20th birthday, and he had a ball of a game today. In fact, with the bat, he scorched an unbeaten 57 of 32 deliveries with 8 fours and 1 6, and he was partnered by the Gulbuddin Naib, the other all-rounder, who made an unbeaten 42 of 38 balls with 5 fours to haul the Afghan innings from the coals to a real respectability, as they reached 255 for 7 with some very good hitting done by Rashid Khan and Gulbuddin Naib in the end overs, which was good to see. And this is what is the strength of this Afghanistan cricket team. They put up a record 92-run partnership, I reckon. 95-run partnership for the 8th wicket, that too unbroken at that, which took them to 255 for 7. And as I said, Rashid Khan had celebrated his birthday in a wonderful manner. Rubel Hussain 1 for 32. Abu Haider on his ODI debut, 9 overs, 1 minute, 50 runs and 2 wickets. Mehdi Hassan Miraz was very, very effective. 8 overs, none for 21. Mashraf Murtaza was slammed to the tune of 67 runs of his 8 overs. Shakib Al Hasan was the pick of the bowlers. 10 overs, 1 made and 42 runs and 4 wickets. Mosaddek Hussain 4 overs, none for 18. 3 overs for 15. Mominul Haq. Mahmudullah 2 overs, none for 5. Now Bangladesh were given a target of 256 runs to win from their 50 overs, and they were struggling right from the word go. In fact, Aftab Alam, the opening pace bowler, picked up the wicket of Bliton Das by trapping him LBW for 6 of 14 balls. Nazmul Hussain Shanta was making his ODI debut in the absence of Tamim Iqbal, but Mujibur Rahman took him for 7. And for Bangladesh, there were absolutely no room for cover, as first it was the pacer of Aftab Alam, and after that it was Gulbuddin Naib, the all-rounder, the medium pacer, doing a fine job with the ball, and then the spinners totally took it over, with Shakib Al Hasan being the highest scorer with 32 of 55 balls with no 4s and no 6s, as he was playing according to the circumstances that were prevailing. But Shakib Al Hasan was totally beaten by delivery from Rashid Khan, and he knew nothing about it as the ball snaked past his bat and pad. He was LBW. Mominul Haq was out for 9. Mithun was castled by Gulbuddin Naib for 2, and after that the birthday boy Rashid Khan took over. He picked up the big wicket of Mahmudullah by fooling and befuddling him with a googly, which Mahmudullah could not pick up. He was clean bowled for 27 and 54 balls with 2 4s. And then there was Mosaddek Hussain was still there at the crease, but again the equation was getting further and further away from them, as they were losing wickets at regular intervals. They were 15 for 1, they were 17 for 2, 39 for 3, 43 for 4, 79 for 5, 90 for 6 when Mahmudullah went, and they were 100 for 7 when Mehdi Hassan Miraz left the scene to the bowling of part-timer Rahmat Shah. Mashraf Murtaza was out for a duck to the bowling of Mohammad Nabi, and Rubail Hussain was the last man out. Abu Hidar was run out brilliantly by Rashid Khan, which left Mosaddek Hussain not out on 26 with 3 boundaries, 119 all out, and as I said, a huge win for Afghanistan by 132 runs. I think it was 132 runs. And if we look at the bowling there, let's have a look at the birthday boy, who was the man of the match first for his all-round exploits, as Rashid Khan also struck with the ball. 9 overs, 3 maidens, 13 runs, and he picked up 2 wickets. Then they have Aftab Alam, 5 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 11. Mujibur Rahman, 8.1 overs, 1 maiden, 22 runs and 2 wickets to Mujibur Rahman. So the spinners are something is definitely going to hurt every opposition. Look at that strong spinning combination that they have. Mujibur Rahman 222. Gulbuddin Naib was he's a useful cricketer for Afghanistan. 6 overs 2 for 30. Mohammad Nabi 10 overs 1 minute 1 for 24. Shane Wari 2 overs 1 for 12. Rashid Khan man of the match. Ahmed Shah 1 for 7. And Rashid Khan was the man of the match on his 20th birthday, and he could not have celebrated his birthday in a manner which was befitting his birthday today. So well done Afghanistan. As I've already said at the start of this Asia Cup, that for me the dark horse is Afghanistan. And tomorrow, let me tell you, 2 more matches coming up here. We are getting into the business end of the Asia Cup here, as India, there are 2 matches coming up tomorrow. One is India take on Bangladesh in the Super 4, and in the other game one would see Afghanistan taking on their neighbors Pakistan. And these 2 matches, India, Bangladesh, as you know, the recent open exchanges that have happened has seen Bangladesh actually losing their control at the end against India in a couple of cases. So whether Bangladesh now has to really find some newfound confidence. And for India, there are problems. Hardik Pandya has been sent back home. He's out of the Asia Cup. Bangladesh don't have Tamim Iqbal. And then Deepak Chahar has been called in. He's an all-rounder. He can swing the ball both ways at some nice pace. And also, it has been Ravindra Jadeja is coming for Akshar Patel. So these are the changes. And Nazmul Hussain Shanto, who played today against Afghanistan, would be opening the innings for Bangladesh in the absence of Tamim Iqbal. So definitely India and Bangladesh both have injury worries there. Not injury worries, injury problems. And it will be an interesting game of cricket which is coming up. So that is as far as India and Bangladesh. Pakistan, Afghanistan also should be a real beauty. And I think Afghanistan spinners would be really testing the Pakistani batsmen. And not only it's Afghanistan, I think every opposition is going to be tested. If you have three variety of spinners bowling at you, and then also the Afghan pacers also are doing a wonderful job of chipping in, and definitely one is looking forward to these two matches. As I said, we are coming to the business end of the tournament, and the real battle in the Asia Cup starts from tomorrow. So let's wait and watch as to what really pans out in the Asia Cup matches in the Super 4, which is going to be very, very interesting. Well, dear fans and subscribers, to the shortage of time, I wouldn't be able to, but one thing that I would like to share that Shahbaz Nadeem. Now Shahbaz Nadeem he plays for Jharkhand, and he created a world record yesterday in a list A game. He got 8 wickets for 10 runs, and that is an all-time, it's a world record that he set up. Jharkhand's left-arm spinner Shahbaz Nadeem is a wonderful spinner, and I've seen him in the IPL, and also he has been performing as well. So this was a match which was Vijay Hazare Trophy at Chennai, where Jharkhand were taking on Rajasthan. So he rolled over the Rajasthan team for just 73 runs with an amazing spell of 8 wickets for 10 runs to break the all-time list A record in cricket. And so this is sort of a really a wonderful performance, and Shahbaz Nadeem has been knocking on the Indian doors, and according to me, he's the best left-arm spinner in the land currently. Shahbaz Nadeem, well done, Shahbaz Nadeem. And also, so this is as far as that is what I wanted to cover. Well, other than that, dear fans and subscribers, as I said, I'm short of time today, so I would only go as far as this is concerned. So thanks for your company and watching Cricket Happenings. And as I said, the business end of the Asia Cup is coming up tomorrow. I'll be back with my broadcast tomorrow in the evening. Till such time that happens, it's a big good night from my studios. Thank you.